Many thanks to Job, Jaren, DayZ Podcast, Taggy's Tag West, Black Knight and Lion Lost for making this video possible. So it turns out that if you destroy the wooden frame here, the panel attached to it also gets deleted as it cannot exist without the frame. So in this video I'm going to explain how to destroy the frame from the outside, and because this can only be done with a few weapons, rank those weapons based on how quickly they can destroy the frame. The method I'm about to show you completely changes the weapon rankings for which weapons are best to raid bases with now, with the Vaiga not even being in the top 10 in this video, because against a metal wall and a frame it takes a Vaiga firing buckshot 42 seconds at a minimum to destroy both the frame and the wall, where if you destroy the frame first, which bypasses destroying the metal wall here, it takes 16.8 seconds with the best gun now, completely changing the way we raid bases in this patch, as this method is 2.5 times faster. The problem becomes destroying the frame from the outside of the wall, because penetrating the panel on any wall, metal or wood, is incredibly difficult. As you can see, the bullets are getting stuck in the panel. However, these four pillars clip ever so slightly into the panel, which means you don't need to penetrate the entire panel to attack these pillars or attack the frame, as they are positioned slightly forward, reducing the gap you need to bridge to hit the frame. Now this does come with a drawback, because when you're penetrating a surface in DayZ, any surface, the bullet fired gets slowed down, and because it gets slowed down, it also loses damage. In fact, some rounds don't even make it all the way through to the other side. Because of this, only weapons above this line or above 700 penetration power can penetrate the panel to hit the frame, which means weapons like the Vaiga and the VSS cannot use this method to raid bases. So the best weapons for this method are going to be all weapons that are above this line and can pump out a lot of damage per second, making these 7 weapons the kings of raiding bases now. But which of these 7 are the best when using this method? So in 7th place, the Baby AUG A1 penetrates the panel to destroy the frame in 38.25 seconds, and as a side note here, it doesn't matter if it's a wood or metal panel, it will take 38.25 seconds for the A1 every single time. Next up is the AK-101 being let down by its 30 round mag and slower rate of fire. 5th is the AK-74 just in front of the 101 because it now takes the 45 round mag. 4th is the damaged buff for mass in 1.15, again being let down by the low mag size for such a fast firing weapon. 3rd place goes to the AUG A1, firing much slower than the FAMAS but having a 60 round mag and having one of the highest penetration stats in the game. 2nd place surprisingly goes to the M16, which I did double check due to it having a lower RPM than the AUG A3, but because it only takes 3.3 seconds to reload the M16, it saves you 1.4 seconds over the A3 every time it reloads. In 1st place though, of course, it's the king of DayZ right now, the M4A1, capable of raiding a wooden or metal base in just 16.8 seconds. That's the frame and the wall. That's penetration into a base in 16.8 seconds. Bear in mind this method won't work against the horizontal frame parts here, only the vertical 4 frames here. To know where they are from the outside, they are the 1st and 7th panel on either side of a wooden wall, or against a metal wall here and here, near where they overlap. Now I'm not sure if I'm the first person to discover this way to raid, probably not, and because of that, it's best that everybody knows it rather than a few clans that perhaps decided to not share this knowledge and have an advantage over other people. So I made this video to level the playing field until this does get fixed, which it certainly will get fixed, there's no doubt of that, because a metal wall should never be the same as a wooden wall in any game. But if you still believe this video should not have been uploaded, the now useless dislike button can be found here. When it does get fixed, which will make the game a better experience for everybody, don't use these rankings anymore, use these rankings from a recent video that I made instead. Thank you very much for watching and have a good day.